Hey, Turtle Club, good morning. It is just a little bit after 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this wonderful Wildcard Wednesday. My name is Mag Synchro, that's short for Magician Synchronous, part of Convertible Turtle Gaming. That's myself and my wife DigRat, who we stream a variety of games. Wildcard Wednesday is always kind of something randomly grabbed out of the hat, as it were. And I figured we'd revisit Stardew Valley today, guys. It's kind of a it's one of those survival crafting games, and that may become what happens for Wildcard Wednesday going forward. I tend to gravitate toward these wilderness crafting kind of games. Good morning, James. Good morning, Shadow. How are you guys today? And I'm kind of trying to remember where we were in the game. It's been a very, very long time, but I remember we were doing some building. Hey! Catwater, how's it going? Yes, yay, Stardew. It has been very long since we played. I'm trying to remember what buttons do what. Actually, let's go over here. There we go. That's the button we needed. And for those of you that aren't familiar with this title, basically your grandfather passes on, and you have the joy of inheriting, I guess. Oh, that one's full grown. That's why we couldn't water it. Same thing with that one. Okay. So first thing you do when you get up, when you're on the farm, as far as we're aware, is you water everything. And you grab everything that you've planted. Because that's important. Gotta make sure all those thirsty plants get what they want. I'm doing pretty good, James. Doing pretty good. Turtle Club, the good news is that we have received our car back, and it's working from what we've been informed. And so all that's done and over with. The interesting thing is it was the battery, of all things, that were causing us so much grief. Let's see here. That's an acorn. And that's part of our inventory being full, okay. But yeah, that was kind of an oddity in my opinion. Boy, we may not have enough energy to harvest all of our stuff and to water our whole garden at this rate. Yep, pretty much using that scythe, farming stuff, planting things. Doing the farmer mag bit today, guys. Oh, and we see that we got some bean sprouts that are actually grown. So that's cool to see. I was beginning to wonder if those things were ever going to actually produce fruit or not. But our inventory's full, so goodness gravy. Hey, Chadley, how's it going? Oh, that's right. I passed out before we Okay. Well, tomorrow we're holding the Egg Festival. Alright, well, looks like we'll get in time for the Egg Festival. Now, my understanding is we can actually put some of our stuff in here. That's 45 energy. That's 25 energy. And we'll be able to sell it. So I think we're going to put our fish in there and some of our parsnips, just so we can start kind of harvesting our beans. And I'm actually trying to figure out and remember what it was we exactly were up to. But yeah, hey Haku, how are you today, sir? Alright, so scratch the gold noggin here. I think, oh, there's an acorn that we just picked up. I think we were actually kind of starting to spread out our cultural portfolio here, or our diversifying as it might be. And we were going to be crafting some stuff. We were working on a sprinkler. Hey, RFG guys, Relaxing Fun and Gaming. If you're not familiar with them, they're also a fellow streamer. They're part of the News Channel 6 group on the Convertible Turtle Discord. I recommend checking them out. They're a pretty chillax, laid-back kind of stream. Alright, and here's the store over here. Old Pierre's. So we got the Egg Festival tomorrow. Yeah, we've missed quite a few people's birthdays. We have been surprisingly antisocial since we started this game. Not enough money. Alright, how much money do we have? We have 4 gold! Yeah, we're not going to be able to afford that. Let's see here. Go all the way down. Times 5, we can get... Wow. Well, I guess we got to start somewhere, right? So at least we know the green beans will keep growing for us. Chadley called Chadster. Interesting. Interesting. Hey, Penrican, how's it going? Long time no see. Alright, and we got some kind of quest notification. Oh, there's our journal. Rat problem. Investigate the community center. Find Robin's last axe. Okay. So those are quests we're on. Oh, happy birthday, dude. Happy birthday. Sorry, life has kind of been going on while we've been making other plans, and so we've missed a couple of people's birthdays. Bus stop, Pelican Town. So we're kind of getting back in the smooth flow there. Got off work early today. Well, that's way cool, Penerican. Way cool. All right, I think what we do at this moment is we're going to eat one of these wonderful parsnips and gain a little bit of energy. All right, and crafting. Well, that's right, we were trying to get some... Oh, there's a sprinkler. We need 1 copper bar and 1 iron bar. But we need 20 copper ore and 25 stone in order to make the furnace. And I don't believe we have a furnace made. We only have 5 copper ore. Oh my goodness. And 5 stone. Alright. So now I'm beginning to remember the problem we was running into. Turtle Club. Alright. Let's see here. Mixed seeds, maple seeds, acorn wood. Alright, and I remember in our actual crafting menu, we can make a field snack. Take maple seeds, pine cones, and acorns. So let's grab our maple seeds and our acorns. Let's go put our wood back and our daffodils back. I don't think for what we're about to go do that we're going to need any of those pieces of material tools. Definitely want to... Oh, that's interesting. Let's kind of organize this a bit. Yeah, it's a crafting RPG. It's interesting, Penerican. I definitely recommend it. If you are familiar with things like Ark or Rust or 7 Days to Die, imagine those with a lot more laid-back, casual kind of vibe to them. And you would pretty much have Stardew Valley. It's got some time elements. Yeah, it kind of reminds a lot of people of Terraria by some of the art assets and the work, but clearly when you look at the, it's a isometric, well, not exactly an isometric, but it's a faux 3D kind of setup. Do 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 do. And over here, if I remember right, is eventually the cave where we can do the mining and the combat and stuff like that. Or not. So we are here. The mine is there. So we made a wrong turn at Albuquerque Turtle Club. Yeah, it's actually really inexpensive. I forget the price that I personally paid for it. I have to throw that out there because I'm really bad with that kind of stuff at times, Turtle Club. But it's yeah, it is. It is definitely. It has got a big. Oh, that's right. We can't break that one. We got to take the stairs. But it's got some pretty big crafting elements in it. It's got an energy mechanic in it. If you don't make it back home in time, which is kind of what we're working on right now, is a time deadline, then you go unconscious and you kind of get mugged, which is yeah, $14.99. Yeah, it's actually and you know the really awesome part about that is it's not actually $14.99. In other countries, you know, I know some of our international players are thinking to themselves right now, what's $14.99 USD to their current currency? Well, fear not, Chucklefish, the developers for this game, they don't roll like that. They actually make it super affordable based upon your country because they want everybody to be able to play their content. So whereas a lot of companies, you know, when they get to overseas markets, there's a translation and the markup and all that kind of stuff. Um, Chucklefish has actually gone out of their way to make this game super affordable for all of the people. Oh, that's right. We gotta do better about that. Come on, do some stabbing, do some stabbing. And while we're at it, eat us some crab, right? Guess we don't eat crab. I guess we don't eat any of those. Man, that's gonna be rough for us, Turtle Club. But we'll endure. We'll endure. We'll persevere. Maybe there's something in there. Apparently not. What game system are you playing on? Actually, it's on Nintendo Switch, but it's on PC as well. It's on PC, PS4, Nintendo Switch, and it's that same price everywhere you look. I'm starting to feel exhausted, and man, we got just a tiny smidge of copper ore, and we didn't get any pine cones to make field snacks. We're going to have to call it an early night, guys. Leave the mine. Hey, Batman Caden, how's it going? But yeah, I want to say it's like $9.99 Australian, maybe, or something. Yeah, don't do it. Exactly. Go home. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Catwater. I'm right there with you. I do not feel I don't feel as generous about showing everybody what it looks like to get mugged a second time. We definitely did that at the end of the last stream when we played this game, and it was fun. You know, it was good to get mugged a little bit. Just, you know, kind of the same way on Majora's Muffin, it was cool to watch the world blow up once. Oh wow. Yeah, it's definitely a super awesome game, Pan American, and I cannot stress enough how super awesome and fun it is to play. I After this really super stressed week we've had with the car, I was thinking to myself, man, you know, what am I going to play? I really just kind of don't feel like doing a lot of like deep thought. And there's nothing wrong with deep thinking games, don't get me wrong. But right now I'm, as you guys are probably aware, I'm planning a trip with DigRat. Let's see here, crafting menu. What's it take for one of these? 50 wood. How much wood do we have? Nowhere near 50. So, all right, well, this crab will go there for now. All right, so we got a full watering can. We're gonna, yeah, we're gonna sleep for the night at 6:50. All right, see you, Hoenn. Haku, have a good day at school, man. $16.99 Australian. See, that's really affordable. When you convert Australian to US dollars, the conversion rate for $14.99 is like 20. It's like 1974. So the fact that it's only $16.99 is really awesome in my opinion. I mean, that's, it's only like a $2.30 Australian difference, which is like a $1.50 US difference. But the company Chucklefish didn't have to do that. I mean, they didn't have to say, you know what, we're gonna eat this $1.50. I mean, if you think about it, if they sell 1,000 copies in Australia, then that's $150, right? Or no, that's $1,500. That's $1,500 for every 1,000 copies they sell. If 4,000 people are playing in Australia, then my goodness. Oh, 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 that was bad. Okay. That was me not being careful with my button placement at all. And, whoops. I don't think I even got any kind of harvest out of that, did I? Nope. Rip. It's usually about 75 to 80 cents USD for $1 Australian dollar. Converts to... See, so I mean that's just a great little trick. You've done that before. I've stopped counting how many times I've done that RL. That my ability to mistakenly destroy things with the press of a simple button in a misthought of where I'm at is yeah, the beans are gone. We're just going to have to get over that and move on. Oh yeah. And what's funny is, I just reorganized where all my stuff was, like, what, 3 minutes ago? I was like, yeah, this is the placement I want. This is going to be real good. And I had just enough water. Sweet. Alrighty. Go fill our water up. Let's go over here. We have noticed that we have a need for some wood. Do, do, do. $75 stones and 1,000 gold when you're ready to build a well. Oh, wow, you don't say. That's going to be a hard pass for us right now. Actually, and it does not look like I am carrying an axe. It looks like I am carrying a till instead. So we are going to not carry that around. Alright, so we have a really good level parsnip for eating on if we need it. Okay. The Egg Festival has begun in the town square. To the town square we go. And those of you that are wondering, this is walking speed, this is running speed. I know that's typically a thought process that many people have when watching a game like this played. Alright. Hey, welcome to the Turtle Club, Alison Keaty. Appreciate you joining. Strawberry seeds. Well, that sounds like a heck of a deal. Let's buy a few patches for strawberry seeds. I was told that these are actually pretty much where it's at, so we'll buy all the seeds we can grab. Come for the deviled eggs. Deviled eggs, that's my jam. Pizza ball. I might get some opportunity to play this off stream during my vacation. Doubtful though. But yeah, my time off stream here lately especially has been really divided. A lot of it has been involved with work, sadly. And I gotta say, I'm concerned about the guy that's supposed to be working for me when I leave. Tonight I work. It's my last day to train this guy. He, huh, might as well, right? Get a little screen cap going on. Not yet. I don't think I'm ready for the egg hunt yet. A rotten egg toss. Oh wow. That sounds disgusting. So strawberries being an awesome crop, I'm very happy with that. So he's able to get 7 pouches of that. My understanding is at some point I should gain the ability to cultivate seeds from crops. So I'm hoping I can cultivate strawberry seeds since they're supposed to be such a really good crop for gaining money in this game. Do any of your coworkers know you stream besides for Alienated One? Just about all of them know, Pizza Ball. Just about all of them know. But you know, it's a very diverse culture in the office that I work at. The guy that I'm actually training right now, he's watched the stream a couple of times. He's a real big Zelda fan, and he drooled all over my DS when I gave him a chance to play it. He says he's going to pick one up, or he was, but he wound up on our schedule selection. He wound up getting taken off the night shift and put on the mid shift starting in January. So that's going to make life a little different for him, so he doesn't think he needs something to entertain or occupy him throughout the whole entire night. So I think I've talked to just about everybody. The only person I don't think I've gotten is, I can't get back behind here, can I? Nope, they got it all blocked off. So all I can do is buy from this guy. Talk about a seller's market. Let's see here. Can't go inside the clinic. The actual store, I'm sure, is shut down. I've talked to everybody. So let's see here. The only person we haven't talked to is the wizard. So there we go. All right. I'm guessing, I'm hoping that the Fielden Hearts might be people's care for me. Or if it's the empty hearts, boy, I got some people that are not too keen on me. Wow. Interesting to note that it's all the single people. All the single ladies and all the single guys. Alright. So I guess, did I talk to these two dudes? Eggs? Why eggs? Alright. Well, he just doesn't want to talk. I think everybody's ready. Let's go ahead and see what we can do on this egg hunt. I have no clue what we're about to experience. DigRat sort of gave me a crash statement over it all. Birthdays plus favorite gift equals 3 hearts, I think. Okay. Alright, so there's an egg there, an egg here. So these little colored rocks basically are the eggs. Looks like there's a cluster of them here. Nope, that's not a cluster. Come on, gather the egg. You know you want to. Oh, there's one right there. Oh, how do I get back there? I am apparently abysmal at this, which we knew coming in this might happen. Oh, there's one more. Can I get to it? All right, so we snagged 8. I don't know if that's good or bad. I got 50 seconds to get 8. Hey, High Roller, how's it going, man? Playing some Stardew Valley today, dude. Winner of this year's egg hunt? I'm guessing it's not going to be me. An egg every 5 seconds, I think, would be stellar. An egg every, like, 7 seconds. Abigail, man, how many? Well, you gotta wonder how many eggs Abigail got. That's actually pretty good. Well, that's good to know. I kind of wonder if Abigail had any eggs in her basket to start with. Yeah, it's late. Oh, is it too late for me to be planting stuff? Maybe not, right? Okay, let's... Don't think it's quite too late to be planting stuff. At least I would hope not. Let's get this device here. Well, I'm glad you enjoy this game, High Ruler. I'm rather fond of it. So we got some clay by doing that. Alright, so we got 7 strawberries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because we know we want to get that crop going as good as possible. We need to get some bean seeds. I'm just in the first year, High Ruler. We've only played this one time before on stream, and it was because of a Shipwreck Sunday. So perhaps love your kitty sometimes. Okay. So we get to pet the kitty. All right, we need to make sure that we do that too. It's getting late. Yes, go to sleep. Absolutely. Yeah, we're just in the spring of the first year, High Ruler. I think we're like maybe day 13, if that. Day 14. I mean, it's really super early. Yeah, the 14th day. All right. So it's watering our crops for us, so we don't have to worry about that. So anything harvestable? These might be harvestable. Requires a scythe to harvest. Ooh. It will have a little heart over it when you pet it. Okay, there we go. Alright, so since we don't have to water the plants, the first thing we'll do is we'll just take this scythe and we'll get all the kale. Alright, can we eat kale? We can eat kale. That's kind of good to know. Alright, so let's go back over here. And we're going to put the clay away, that tool away, the scythe and the axe. We're going to keep all of that, and we're going to go back to mining. Pro tip, always calculate your growth. That's too much thinking, High Rulers. That's too much thinking, dude. It's funny you call it a pro tip because I'm sure there's some pros that play this game. Yeah, I'm super laid back, man. And especially if you think about it, this is the second time I've ever played it. We're playing it for our Wildcard Wednesday stream today. The 4th or 5th hour I ever will have played this game will probably be sometime a week in the future, if that. I wish I had more time to play. I really do. But it's just that, you know, the way life kind of shakes up sometimes for us. All right, we're getting closer to where we're going. All right, CRFG, thanks for hanging out with us. Really appreciate you. Have a good day today. And definitely check out RFG's content, guys. It's real chill and laid back. I think you'll enjoy it. All right, let's just start busting this stuff up again. Mainly, we're trying to get a sprinkler built together so we can kind of make ourselves a bit more efficient. I'm wondering if the color of these rocks have anything to do with whether or not we get ore out of them. And it doesn't seem to actually matter. Are you heading out also, High Ruler, or are you just saying goodbye to RFG? It will have orange dots all around it. Okay. Well, that's good to know. An earth crystal. Oh, okay, so it's those little spiky looking things then. Alright, well that's good to know. Eat the kale. Oh, that's good to know. Kale does give us a little bit of stuff. We have one parsnip. I think that's going to be our best bet to eat that. Well, High Roller, the thing is you really can't do that, man. That's actually copyright Nintendo. So it's actually not my content. Nintendo owns the copyright on that, so I can't give you a yes or no for that. From a legal standpoint, you can't. Because I can say yes, but Nintendo also has to tell you yes. I have a copyright allowance for anything that I produce to make content myself, but it's non-transferable. That's one of the drawbacks from being a Nintendo content creator, is anything that I publish myself, I can't do anything with that. But if you yourself are recording with, say, OBS or something like that, then that would be between you and Nintendo. But if you were recording, if you're using my actual recorded stuff, then that's something I can't. That's something I can't say. But if you're recording on your own with your own capture device, then yeah, you can do that. You would need to be, for Nintendo content, you would need to have your own capture content. You would need your own, you would need a lot of other things. That's actually a geode, ain't it? Yeah, it is. Let's eat some more kale. Yeah, if you recording on your own from your first person perspective, that's a totally different thing, man. I can't say yay or nay on that. If you're recording on your own, then you're recording on your own, right? Just do realize that anything that you do produce that has that content on there, Nintendo's going to be pretty straightforward with what you can and cannot have as far as content goes. And you want to make sure that you go to the Nintendo Content Creators Program and read all that, because they're really, really big. I mean, it's basically like doing content for Disney. I don't know if this thing's flying about is going to be something I want to mess with. Huh. Maybe it is. I don't know if that's actually worth my time to pick up or not. And that is unfortunate. Alright. But yeah, if you mean your own console connected to a capture device, I don't see what I could do to stop you at all. Hmm. And so that's some sap resin. That's something else that I don't know what it is. I don't think either of those are worth my time to pick up at the moment. The bag upgrade makes life a lot easier. Yeah, I definitely need to get to that 2,000 for that. Looks like in here I don't see any other copper pieces, so we're gonna go further. Um, the Switch, no, man. The license is only if you're going to be publishing it on YouTube. Basically, if you publish any kind of Nintendo content on YouTube, Nintendo automatically flags it as being their content. And so as far as getting any kind of revenue from it, any kind of ad control over it, anything along those lines, what most YouTube content creators want in their life, you have to agree to their policies. If you don't agree to their policies, you can keep it on there, but it's going to be flagged for a copyright ownership with Nintendo. They are going to get all the fundage from it, and they are going to have control over all the commercials, and they eventually do review those. So if you do post a Nintendo copyrighted content and you do not follow their recommended policies on that, you are going to wind up with your video and potentially your channel taken down. So you definitely want to, I really recommend reading their actual policies, because there's been a couple of channels, especially since Nintendo became really stringent, a lot more stringent on it, as to what constitutes acceptable and not. Alright, so we're still basically busting through here looking for copper. I think plus side, we have all the copper we need, but I could be wrong. Fundage, yeah, fundage. A lot of YouTubers, they're in it for, I don't know what they're really in it for, but a lot of them seem like they are for the financial portion of everything, and not so much the community-driven aspect of life. Well, doesn't that thing look a little bit bigger than the average slime? Oh, Cleave Sprite Arcs, how I enjoy the in a 2D world. These things seem to be very easy to snack. Oh, there's definitely a lot more copper down here. I'm glad I made it down this far. Uh-oh, we are getting poisoned. We can't see the dude. Hey, Indigo D, how's it going, man? Like that logo you put up there, man. Really appreciate the work you did on that. You can use the elevator now to come down. This is true. I'd forgotten about that until I mentioned that, you know, coming down here was actually a good thing. The thing is that we really need is we need to get back to the up direction. I'm pretty certain we can absolutely craft us a sprinkler now. Whoa. Hello. Whack-a-mole. Boy, moles hurt. Holy moly, that was painful. You breed slimes. Okay. Male slimes have the antenna. Interesting. So we can eventually capture animals. That is very Dr. Evil Pinky Lift inducing for me. All right. I like the idea of something along those lines happening. Yeah, I did not know that about the slimes, but it's important if you're going to be a breeder that you need to know exactly what constitutes the male and the female of the species, right? Okay, we're almost back to our little cozy farm shack. We don't have enough energy to really do anything to all that yet, but we will. Okay, let's go in here. That's right, we are needing to... Alright, there's all that, there's all that. Go to the crafting menu. Now we can craft us a furnace. Uh-oh, Turtle Club. I think we made us a grave mistake here. Oh, okay, okay. I guess the stones are going to be what we wind up dropping. I think we dropped the slime material because they seem to be something we can get a lot of. Alright. Wasn't getting any babies until you learned that. Oh, okay. Drops acorns. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely 8 o'clock versus the 9 o'clock mag fight going on right now. No, no, no. Okay, we need... Put that there. I'm guessing this thing works in our house. Come on. I just want to drop you nice and neat there. Requires 5 ores. Ah, okay. And now we got a little like timer going on. Interesting. And the sprinkler takes a copper and an iron. Oh, so there's iron we got to get too. Intriguing. Alrighty. And we are tempting fate by annoying a cat that's trying to sleep. And now we'll go to bed for the night. Do 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 do. The one thing I definitely kind of makes me really curious about this game, all the time, and I mean all the time, is that this thing tends to take 7 days and a little bit north of forever to store. Alright, so we have some more geodes. And... Alright, so the blacksmith. Well, there you go, Pan-American. Yeah, it is definitely worth the purchase. Oh. Well, that's good to know. Where's the calendar at? Nothing like the game saying you're about to become flat busted broke unless you plan something. Nope. Don't think we have a danger of eating a bean. It's a different style of green bean. Alright, so... Guess we go over to the bin here. Interesting. Alright. We have 3 of those, 4 of them. So we'll just put all those in the bin. Green beans in the bin too, because we're just, right now we're just kind of going for that great financial gain, I think, is what we're really heading for. Month is always 28 days. Alright. Yeah, I heard about the multiplayer update. I'm really fingers crossed, right? There's really good ways to do games like this multiplayer, and there's really bad ways to do this multiplayer. And until I actually get an idea of where they're heading with it, I'll hold my breath on how hyped I get for it. Full inventory already. Oh, that's right, we had some cauliflower come into our possession. Let's go ahead and let that cauliflower go there. So the crops all die out, which makes me rather sad to think about. We had plans for this, but I guess those plans are going to have to wait. Bus stop, town square, Wizard's Tower. Who knows where that is? There's the blacksmith. Alright, let's get to the blacksmith. You'll get some summer crops. Well, that's good to know. Kind of makes planting a garden a little rough, though. So here is Harvey's Clinic, River Road, General Store, Saloon. There's the blacksmith. And isn't the museum? I'm trying to remember where the museum is. I think it's near the blacksmith also. I hope it is. That'll make that a nice little kind of one stoppage kind of area. But you never can tell with games like this. Some want to make you walk your pace. I gotta say, Turtle Club, the music for this game is just really awesome too. I mean, it's got its own little funky vibe to it. Donate to the museum, and that's gonna be right here, I guess. All right. Alright, so there's some book tips then. Interesting. Streaming while you're at work. Hey, Immortal Hawk, that's always fun to do. So I understand that there's the completionist in me that really needs to donate everything to the museum. But all I gotta say about that is that the payoff needs to be a lot bigger than what I just seen and experienced. I mean, getting a little tiny bit of data out of that wasn't really worth it. You, sir. Process geodes. Oh, yuck. Alright, shop. Oh, he sells iron ore. Ugh. That's going to be expensive. Okay. So each quartz is worth half a geode? Well, we're still kind of getting the idea of what we're doing here, so... Oh, that's kind of worth the price of admission right there, guys. Interesting. And Wow, I really need him to like me a lot better than what he does. We're going to sell that to him. I don't know how rare it is, but I do know that these geodes have better things coming out of them, apparently. Like, whatever that is. Sandstone, okay. What is sandstone? Another thing to donate to the museum. Interesting. Interesting. So let's go donate a couple of these things to the museum. And boy, is there some serious, like, just going on when you use the cursor on that. The sensitivity on that, I understand that it needs to be tweaked. Interesting. Do 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 do. And then we go over here to the blacksmith. And I was hoping to build a sprinkler on this stream, but I don't think that's going to happen, Turtle Club, because, boy, it's just a dwarvish helm and a malachite. Intriguing. Yeah, the acceleration is definitely extremely not mag friendly, that's for certain. So if I'm getting this right, it looks like a new reward. Interesting. I wasn't even aware that we had rewards. So talk to him. Collect rewards. Cauliflower seeds. All right. Not bad. Not bad. So now here's the question, right? Because we got this dwarven helm. That means that the world of Stardew Valley, at least the way I see it, has dwarfs in it, or had dwarves in it. I mean, we're basically at this point expecting Gimli sometime, or you know, the ancestry of Gimli, or you know, something along those lines. All right. So with the time we have left and the energy we have left, I guess we just go and mine a bit more, and then we'll have to call it a day. Joja Cola. Sounds really scary stuff, guys. Really scary stuff. Technocratic stuff if you play Mage of the Ascension, in my opinion. Alright, so we need to cross, and then go down and go up, and then go back across, and a lot of other things. Huh. I think that's the first time I've seen a bush like that. At least taken note of one. Nice. Yes, please, go down to 5. Being chased by a boy slime. Guess we just start up. But that was luck. That was blind luck. Let's just eat the bean. I think we need to eat us another bean because I have no clue what that is. But that's usually it's stuck in the wall, whatever it is. Huh. Yes, we'll eat the algae and get the other stuff instead. Yeah, that I don't know what that was, but it was definitely odd. It got stuck in the rock. Well, I thought when I ate the bean that the inventory was no longer full. But we'll go back. We just want to drop this at this point. Actually, acorns is what you guys said last time, so we'll do that. Yeah, we have inventory space. The game just wants to be unfortunate toward us. Topaz. Weren't hoping for topaz, but topaz we got. Looks like some kind of root vegetable going on there. Cave carrots. Interesting. Journal updated. Ah, okay. It's good to know. Oh, well, the sword does much better against those things. Oh my goodness. Gonna have to keep that well in mind. Somewhere here is going to be our way out. That was odd. We had a little stutter. Usually don't expect that on the Switch. Oh yeah, it is a great game. Oh, it's exactly. It's a super chill, just kind of zen. It's one of those that the action isn't too fast paced either, so being able to just kind of kick back and talk to you guys, it's super awesome. And I think you guys all know Chadley, but if not, Chadley is a family-friendly streamer. Streams with his wife and his kids. They've got a schedule that you can check on their Discord. Um, and they do a number of things, from Zelda to Sims to well, there's been some League of Legends played occasionally. There's been some Terraria. I mean, you got a pretty good mix when you take a look at Chadley stuff. Oh, don't worry, Chadley. I don't emoji well either, man. I don't emoji well at all. It's kind of funny because when I get the plain text emoji, half the time I have to go DigRat. I don't know what you're saying, and then she has to explain the emoji to me, and then after I see it, I'm like, oh, okay. Well, that explains it. Okay, you there look a lot stronger than your green brethren. Alright, so let's see if we can find any blatant ore pieces. Nope. Alright, time to leave the mine. It's a retro emoji. Ha ha ha. Oh yeah, retro emoji, that's kind of the way I go about it. It's kind of my way of going about it. See if we can make it to the home, guys. And this is actually going to be it for the stream as well. Man, an hour flies back just shoom. Imagine that like a sitcom. Yeah, it can be very sitcom-esque. Very sitcom-esque sometimes. Um, huh. Well, about to make a friend for life, I think. Well, hopefully I made myself a friend. Then again, I seem to have relocated the... That's awfully awesome. Yosef, it's Stardew Valley. It's a crafting survival-ish kind of game. Kind of like a cross between like Ark or something similar and Farmville. And it's got some RPG elements, so it's actually pretty cool. It's a real chill, laid back kind of game. Let's see, where am I at? I am proceeding to not make it home before I pass out. Not sure what you're saying there, Yosef. Alright, we're just about to get to our house, guys. And this will be the end of the stream today. Unfortunately, it is past 9 o'clock, and it is a day that I gotta work, guys, so I gotta get some rest. See if there's anything that we can really just drop in there. Apparently, dropping the monster loot. Oh, that's a lot of stones we got. Drop them off because we have so many of them. I don't know if that's used for anything. Well, actually, let's just grab it all back because it's crafting stuff. Okay. It was a good stream. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Thank you guys. We will again. We will have one stream tomorrow morning because we're going to be leaving on Thursday evening to start heading there. But yeah, I like being back in Stardew. We'll have one Majora's Morning Muffin tomorrow, guys. And then there will be a week without a stream because we will be on our vacation to Oklahoma. But guys, it was definitely cool to see you all. Really appreciate you all coming out to say hi to me today. Again, I know I've said it a couple times before, but I can't do what it is that I do without you guys. Without you all, I'm just a dude in a chair with a green screen. It doesn't really become a channel until you guys are here with me. Oh, it requires a coal. Okay, well that definitely becomes a problem then. Well, that is new complication. Oh, thanks for that, man. Love you too, dude. And we just going to auto-organize. And I remember there's some... We go to bed for it to save is what it is. That's what I'm thinking of. That's how we get this game to save. But yeah, everybody, watering can, whole crafting bee house. All right. Speed grow, farmer's lunch. Ooh, some neat stuff. Okay. Yeah, car's okay. DigRat's gonna be coming with. We were going to fly me out there and ship the Christmas gifts because we're doing our Christmas celebration down there. But the car is fine. Turns out it was a actual it was an actual battery issue. They replaced the battery. It took a while for the mechanics to find that problem. First time they thought it was a bad battery, they put a new battery in it. They did a quick test. Come to find out it was second one was a bad battery, and they tried a third one was a bad battery, fourth one was a bad battery. Apparently somehow they messed up their battery storage and caused a bunch of their batteries to go bad. But yeah, one more good day like that, you can get your bag. Yeah, exactly, Catwater, exactly. Yeah, we had gone through quite a few, but the car is trustworthy again. And so tonight I go to work, tomorrow I stream, and then we pack up the car and we drive 15 hours to Oklahoma City. It's going to be quite a trip, guys, but I will absolutely miss you. DigRat will miss you. Um, but we will be back. There will be it won't be exactly a free-for-all Friday on the Friday we return, but there will be something akin to that. Because the next free-for-all Friday that Shadow is currently winning will be on the 5th. There will be more news on that further in the month, though. It's kind of a surprise, guys. But yeah, well, guys, yeah, 15-hour drive. That is not counting any kind of rest stops. So it can get to like the 16-hour mark if you count in like 15 minutes here and there on the way, the stretch legs and whatnot. But yeah, Turtle Club, really appreciate you stopping by. This is Mag Synchro saying have a good morning, a good evening, a good night. Whatever you have, guys, just make sure you make it good.